Fair use. Fair use.
Welcome to the world-famous Stuttering John podcast. Let me say hi to my loyal people here already. We got
Marco V193. Scola.
Yeah, baby. Welcome to the world-famous Stuttering John podcast. I know what you're thinking. Why no green screen today, John? I don't know. You know why? Because I cleaned this place, this room, because I thought my kids were sleeping over on Thanksgiving. And I'm very happy that now the room, I know you see the boxes back there, but you should have seen, I had so much of my memorabilia all over the floors, all the boxes broke. So I finally reboxed everything, and there's the tapes and everything is going on. But hey, everybody. How are you today? All right. School. I don't know what that means. You better explain it. What's with these fucking $2 super chats, you cheap fucks? My wife and I are trying to get the move. We put some porno on the tube. Anyway, how are you? Gonna go get my hair glazed today. My glazing. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. On January 6th, 2022, was on the House floor and called the attack on the Capitol, said it was committed by domestic terrorists, which, Greg, we both know is the truth. There's that long line. Goes back and forth. It's about 50 people in line. Oh, not me, though. Because then they have another room that you go to, the VIP check-in. You see, Kev? And in there, they got coffee and cookies and candy and couches where I took the picture of my girl and her kids, two of her kids. That's the VIP check-in, Kevin. Okay? Is this fucking Andrea Brower? Are you back again? Because I'm not emailing anybody. So if that is you, get it together. Because I'm not doing that. And of course, the bald idiot has to finally take off his KKK hood and come out of hiding to try and write something. It wasn't even a political tweet. It was about OCD. But of course, Scott DeBaldi has some kind of problem. This is the kind of idiocy I deal with on a daily basis. The Twidiots, and Scott D. Pace being the grand poobah of Twidiots, are nonstop. Hit the like button.
This is my new impression of Lady K, John. It's a cross between Lady K and Betty Loco. What do you think, John? John, what was that John Travolta film? I forget. What was it? Betty, what was it? I don't know. I'm busy smoking here. Yeah, because that's how I talk. I talk like a man, like an old lady from Rochester.
And John. No, I can't do a Brennan right now. Hold on. Lack of lips. Neil's brother. Whose lips are shinier, Kevin Brennan or Lisa Jordanis? Oh, can you? Ugh. I heard Mensa sent you a cease and desist. Yeah, like I said, I'm not in it anymore. Yep. On Twitter. Why would you go out and book somebody on Twitter? You know, I admire your tenacity, but why would you do that? Come here, you. Come here. Yeah, you. Why would I do that? Most of the guests I got have been on Twitter.
I don't base my life on trolls, okay? And I texted Adam that. Adam's not a bad guy, but he works for a bad person, which he's guilty by association.
Vegas beer sales, Jerry, my man. Lady K and Shitway lose viewers every day. People want real Stuttering John. I know. Look, I knew it was going to happen. I planned it perfectly right. I don't know. There's something's going on out there. When I was headlining the Improv in Las Vegas.
Yeah, Casey is a good guy. Casey's a very good guy. But Vinny is really getting a little abusive to KC.
So we got to lighten up, people. We have to lighten up. And, you know, now that I talk about Howard, look at this shirt, guys. Okay, you see this shirt? Howard Stern's birthday party. This shirt is the shirt I wore in the book Private Parts. So for all you people who don't realize, this is a shirt that I wore when I was 24 years old, maybe 26. And I could still fit into the bitch. So how do you like that? Yeah, John's bony arms. Yeah, you call those bony? Yeah, don't worry. Nikki B had a great conversation with Nikki B last night. Can't say I remember most of it, but we had a very nice conversation. Let's just say Nikki B talked me off a cliff. Thank you, Nikki. I mean, even Chad is more likable than Stevie Lou. I mean, I don't know. See, I don't want a mod. I don't want a producer. It just ain't my thing, you know? So, you know, I'm not going to do it. You know, there's no fucking way that I'm going to want a fucking mod. Somebody wrote to me, Rev Fugly, Quadfather is more of a stand-up guy than you. We're not cucks of the Stern Show. So your fucking assessment is so fucking ridiculous. And now I love that April is leaving you. Now I'm happy about it. You are a fucking dickhead. You got it? Steel toe? You fucking little fucking twerp. Holy shit. You sicken me. Unbelievable.
Hit the like button.
Peter Stringer, my man. Just shred live on here. Seems sus only playing clips. Dude, do you see this finger penis? I don't manscape. A real hot girl that you guys scared off the internet, Alexis, we used to talk all the time, and she would say, you just let it natural. Now, you know, you could trim, I guess, but I'm not going to start, you know, really caring. I got a nice full black bush. My 4th beer in an hour. Okay, let's do the math now. I've had 3 beers in 1 hour. How many beers are in my system? If 1 beer dissipates every hour. Do 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 do. There we go. Yes. So you figured it out. I have had, so now I only have 2 beers in my system. All right. Now let's go to, where are we going to? Okay. Let me, where is it?
This is where now I'm going to destroy Aaron Immelt. Because believe it or not, Lady K, Vince is better than you. Yeah, he is. Sorry. Vince is better than you. So people give this tard wop money to do nothing. Doo-doo up. Boom. Jesus, something's alive in my garbage. S.J. Balzac.
Alert.
It certainly contributed.
If he says he doesn't ever think about it, he's a fucking liar, and it hurts.
No, I'm not, dumbass. No, I'm not. No. You think you're some kind of fucking psychologist? You're on your second divorce.
Hurts too much for him to admit it.
Yep. There's not even a small chance that he hasn't thought that.
I gotta tell you, this Citizen M guy does a really good job.
All right, getting back to the dotard. I've been constantly trying to call out Donnie Dickhead Jr. to come and debate me, but he only does like Nick DiPaolo's podcast or Anthony Cumia's, where he's so safe, where he knows they're going to just kiss his ass. And I'm not disparaging Nick or Anthony. They are just, they're right wingers. They're not going to ask him the questions about his family's ties to the mob. They're not going to ask him about that. They're not going to ask him about his family's ties to Putin, Russia, the UAE, the Saudis, Yemen. They're not going to ask him about that.
Welcome. It's the Steel Toe Evening Show. Why? Because my life is a fucking mess.
Yeah. You know why your life is a mess? Because you're a dipshit. You're an idiot. And look what you did. You fucking thought you were on top of the world. And now the walls come crumbling down. Yeah, the walls.
iPhone cord.
Oh, silent mic laugh alert. I don't fear showing emotion. I think it's more manly to show emotion because it shows you don't give a shit, KB. You would never show real emotion except for anger, because anger is the easiest emotion. It's easy. Anger is easy. That's the first thing you learn about psychology, KB. Anger is the easiest emotion.
So I'm just saying, we can't go too crazy with this. We can't. Because there's plenty other songs that would be deemed inappropriate. I mean, how many from the hairband days will be deemed sexist or misogynistic? So many. You can go back to the Beatles and call them out for misogyny.
You know you can't believe in what Stein says. He will lie every minute and he doesn't think we got on the moon. Stein's dick and yes, we know it. Stein's a dick and yes, we know it. Stein's a dick and yes, we know it. Stein's a dick and yes, we know it. Stein. Yeah, baby.
Last night, granted, I had a few pints. Probably smoked some speed weed. By the way, Gino, tisk. You haven't got back to me. I need some more blunts. I need the pre-rolls. I'm running out.
I don't think so. Now let's play some of his fucking Snaggletooth. This is the best. What was I going to say? So Kevin Brennan decides to send me a 1099. I mean, or a W-9. I don't know what, you know. And the audacity to expect me to give you my social security number after you did not pay the $100 that you owe me. You have lost the plot. It ain't happening. Go ahead. I don't give a fuck. You can file it. I don't give a shit. I'll claim my taxes. Don't matter.
Union Goon, Jets took down the towers on 9/11. Yeah, is it ridiculous? Yes. But we have to draw the line somewhere. You know, I know, Mark P, it's the person's username because I already block all those words in any of the subjects. But they come in as their name. So I block them as soon as I can.
Hit the like button. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you I am way smarter than you. I am way smarter than you ever will be. Okay? Way smarter. And I care more than you ever will about my students. Or I cared. Hey! It's Rochi's birthday. Happy birthday, Rochi!
Somewhere alone. All right.
But yeah, man, Kevin's gonna lose people with Stevie Lou. It's a fact, Jack. I mean, Stevie Lou's a fucking cancer, and you don't want that guy to be your moderator, Kev. He's just not the guy you want. You know, Felicia would be good. Trying to think. I mean, you burned the Pat Dixon one because he might have been okay. How about Chad? Yeah, those are white lies. You know, those aren't lies like Donald Trump lies. Donald Trump lies will get you thrown in prison. At least I hope so. Skull! It's like rooting for the Brewers.
I mean, should the Mets name be changed just because they're a disgrace to Manhattan?
Now, what's a cute boy like you doing now? Come crumbling, crumbling. Yeah, the walls come crumbling. You're done. You're done. And now I be happy. All these people, they're just fucking either dying or they're fucking losing. And it's fucking a pleasure to watch. I was watching, I can't find it now. Some guy sent me AJ Benza. Oh my God. He sounds like he's dying. So, I mean, let me get to some of these super chats. Right. Albeit, Shuli has a bathroom bigger than your apartment. No, he doesn't. No, he does not. That is not true. But it's a nice try. Swing and a miss. Ace is the place for the night of hard work, folks. Name all the continents, you dumb up. Not for $2. Do 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 do. James O'Sullivan, thanks for the $2. What's on itinerary for France trip with April? Sex. Carl posted the MP3 in my book with no transformative commentary.
And this is to the Twittiot that said I don't book guests through Twitter. Sarah Cooper just got back to me. She said she will come on. And she says she has a lot of podcasts to do. I said, but mine's the best. But I hope Sarah comes on soon. I love her. I think she's hysterical. So, Sarah, if any of you guys could tweet Sarah on my behalf, I would appreciate it. I'd love to have Sarah on.
Yeah. Everything was out in the open. if I got my urination in public ticket, everything. And that's the way I've always been. Honest, open, and unguarded.
It was a really shitty mistake.
Stuttering John has a trans kid. You know what I'm going to do?
Make fun of his transgender
I'm going to make
kid?
fun of his transgender kid. If you don't think there is a...
Okay, now, listen, Aaron. I'm going to tell you this right now. You done fucked up now. Now I'm going to laugh at your second divorce. April, if you're watching, let me take you to France. Seriously. Because this monster, look what he's going to do now. And I'm only going to say this because this is the most ridiculous. I normally don't play anything about my kids, but this is so ridiculous. This is what this idiot thinks causes trans.
dark place in John's soul, a place that he doesn't even like going to himself because he's worried he'll never come out of it, that goes, I wonder if my behavior as a father, if being the drunken dipshit buffoon on the radio every day, if being the subservient cuck boy to all these people on the Stern Show for all these years.
Okay, go ahead.
If that ever led my daughter to be ashamed of me, if that ever led her to not have any male guidance, if that led her to lash out and rebel, and that might be part of why they're trans today. Oh, retard.
Okay, now, that is the most ridiculous fucking thing that I've ever heard. First of all, you dipshit, Aaron M. Holt. When I was on the Stern Show, I was a main character on the show. I wasn't the cuck, and I did most of the ball busting. Yeah, Howard busted my balls sometimes, but for the most part, I was the ball buster. I was the shit stirrer. Now let's get to your alcoholic comment. You know, when I was working on the Stern Show, we had to be there at 5:45 every morning. I weren't drinking at all during the week. That be a fact. In fact, you dumb fuck, I would get home from the Stern Show after having lunch with Artie, take a nap. Yes, I did. And then I would go for a jog with my dog Gunther around the streets of Manhattan, come home, have dinner, watch TV with the kids, put the kids to bed, maybe make love to Susanna, and then me and Susanna will go to bed. She usually would go watch TV while I had to go to bed early, around 8, 9 o'clock. That's what I did. Now, getting into your ridiculous assessment on why anybody would become trans, let me tell you something, dipshit. Caitlyn Jenner, yes. Dylan Mulvaney, one of the other Tonight Show writers, let's just say his son transitioned into being a girl. And this person never drank at all. Still can't because he has diverticulitis. And him and his wife, Adam's got some problems with his eyes. Come on, that's catchy. I like that one. I think we got to do that more often. I just wrote that. Come on, that's good.
That's all right. That's the exact issue there. He's like choking on his own saliva while he's I've never heard a guy talk like this. Ever.
I got Jared Kushner and Donald Trump to call me from Air Force One thinking I was Senator Bob Menendez. But
perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah. And I don't sound senatorial. I sound janitorial. When will you tune your fingers, John? Hey, I can tune my fingers, but I can't tune a fish. Hey! No! Thanks for the fiver. Just realized we're watching a clip of Shirley and Carl sitting in their basements on a Friday night giggling about Stuttering John. Hacks!
You're a brave. That means you got balls, dude. You got courage. You're a brave.
I got so much shit I could sell. All the Howard Stern. I got 2 Howard Stern watches from the show. But I don't know. How much would somebody pay? They're really good watches.
There's something else I wanted to talk about. The Washington Redskins. Now, for years, I've been saying to my friend Danny, who's a Redskin fan, that their team name is racist. Redskins is a racist terminology for Native Americans, okay?
Who owned the Chiefs? Owns. Mother, have you heard of the pedophile named Kumia? Shitway says my name more than he says his behemoth's name. That animal that lives with him. Okay? What are you threatening me, Ace? Come on, bring it! You want to mess with this? Come on.
Not one of you donated on any money to the podcast on Sunday. And that is very upsetting to a person like me. I mean, I got to buy pints at the pub, don't I?
Then Kevin. And then he posts a picture of him with this girl outside in Vegas. Why would he do that? Doesn't he know they're going to troll him? Hit the like button. Now, just keep in mind, I know Vince, that StreamYard is so babyish. Why? Vince, you have to understand one thing about podcasting. I know you think you know everything about stand-up comedy, but you never done stand-up. And now you somehow know everything about podcasting, but I make more money than you in podcasting. So maybe you should take my advice. It's about content. It's about talent. If you have a host like myself that is talented, that learned from the best broadcaster ever in Howard Stern, and I'll always give Howard Stern credit for teaching me how to become a great broadcaster. Yeah. Nasty Al, thanks for bucks. Couldn't you have dressed better with your date and the girls? Your shirt was a wrinkled mess and dirty, and you wore flip-flops with those nasty toes. A little obsessed, aren't we? Man, you really studied those pictures, huh? Right, Al? Just looked at the pictures, just studied them. Got news for you, Al. I don't own an iron. I don't own an iron. She accepts me for me. Sometimes shirts are wrinkled. Sometimes they come out like this. Unfortunately, I only bought 3 T-shirts with me. And I had to choose between that one and my Harley T-shirt, which I realized had a bleach stain. At least that's what I think it is. On my shirt.
I also want to give a great rest in peace to this guy. I think this guy here is a troll. This guy's a troll. Anyway, I'm gonna give it R.I.P. to Kelly Preston, the former wife, the deceased wife of John Travolta. I had the pleasure of having dinner with her, John and Joe Pesci, when we were producing the Gotti film.
Walk the other way. Don't look at me. Don't try and say hi to me. Just walk the other way. Okay? Trust me. Trust me. Don't forget, you called my kids losers. Okay? What a fucking dipshit. Holy shit. It's amazing. Yes, I still laugh at it. And I'll always laugh at it, Lady K, because you're an ugly fuck.
I got guys at the pub. Helicopter Mike. This is how crazy. I'm at the pub, and I'm having an argument with Helicopter Mike.
Sir Franklin, member for 2 months. Blockbuster show last night, Duke. Thanks. It was fun. I mean, look, I don't care if I'm fucking buzzed. What the fuck is going on over there? I mean, I'm having a good time. This dancing monkey will do anything for a buck. Yes, I will. I'll even fuck for a buck. I told you. I told you.
Okay, Donnie Dickhead. Now, if you ever want to debate me, if you ever grow a pair of balls, anytime, any place, anywhere, I will debate you, and I will make you cower in a corner because your father doesn't even know your middle name. He doesn't even know your birthday. That I can guarantee. Donnie Dickhead Jr., you're a nobody to your daddy. You're almost as much as a nobody than Eric. He doesn't even know he has another son named Eric. He doesn't even know about Barron. And you know Melania is keeping Barron as far away from him as possible. You know Melania is going back to Czechoslovakia, wherever she's from, Slovenia, who knows. She's going back there, taking Barron and going into hiding. She doesn't want Barron to have anything to do with his father.
I go to puke in the bathroom, and I go into the bathroom, and there's 2 things that look like toilets. And I'm like, oh, no. Which one do I puke in? And thank God I made the right decision. I didn't know what a bidet was.
I was going to say, I bet.
So me and Benny were talking about something. I'll tell you what it is right now. I'm booked at Comedy at the Carlson on March 10th. We were going to do it December 17th, but we decided not to because it was a Sunday, and I ain't missing football. Now, football, I love football.
But what does it say about your soul? What does it say about your life? And what does it say about your parents, your upbringing? You're a disgrace to your parents. You should be ashamed.
Let me just ask you one more question, all right? Who am I? Who am I? Hit the like button. Who am I? Adam's got something wrong with his eyes.
Well, guess what? In the song, Mark Knopfler says the little faggot's gonna put on his makeup. The little faggot's gonna learn how to play guitar. Now, here we go. Is the term faggot okay anymore? No. Unless you're referring to a bundle of sticks. Thank you. Thank you. Now, how great was that, people? I mean, seriously.
PDT. This is Stuttering John saying, "Gigi."
The N-word guy keeps on coming in, Sean. I don't know what's going on. Usually they don't. Yeah, Heather want to delete, but ignore them. They want your shout out, John. The N-word jerks. Yeah, you all right. You all right.
Melania Trump has come out and said that she is going to write a memoir about her 4 years in the White House. Now, the title I think it should be is Faking Orgasms and Changing Diapers. Now, what would you say the title's going to be? And is she going to throw Trump under the bus? I love this show. Gene and John sitting in a tree. Kissing. First comes love, then comes marriage. Then comes John Jr. in a baby carriage. I'd still have kids. I love kids.
Lady dies liver. Jessica Hahn will be on Steve Grillo's show today. Yep. Grillo said he had reached out to. He is a hustler. But I don't know what you could do about, See, now look, here we go again. This guy again. Unbelievable. Sean Hockey Canada 25 he works his ass off as a moderator. He works his ass off as being my drunk phone caller. But, he puts it in slow mode. He has my password. He knows what he's doing. But look, it's hard to weed these people out. But
Benny and Andrea, and to tell them to shut the fuck up about me, she did not do it. And a couple of days later, I said, have you done it? And she said, no. And then she went into, she's too busy, with the, I hate, there's one thing that I hate when people say. When you say, how come you didn't text me back? And they say, I was really busy. It literally takes less than 10 seconds to send a text. If she said, Andrea, Benny, stop trashing John in other chats, please. He's a good guy. That would take less than 10 seconds. But she wouldn't do it. Hit the like button.
A negative term. Redskin, that's like, the N-word to Native Americans.
That's a good tune. Yeah. Put him in a body bag. Gunther is a trans cat now. Okay. Ace. You are a dumb fuck. You realize that. First of all, Gunther was a dog. Second of all, Gunther is spelled Gunter. Swing animus.
Why does the stock market keep going up while the country continues to shut down? I don't really understand that, but from what my friend said is that it's all the 401ks and funds that are driving the market. And it's, so it's not really right now. It's not it's not us. It's not people like us that are driving the market.
They asked if they would mod. They could mod. I said, sure. Then when I left, they got mad at me. They said I owe everyone an apology. Why? I have no idea. John does what John wants to do. And if John wants to, I'm putting myself in terms, I wanted to go teach. Mm-hmm. Hey, Betty, when you're even a sub at LAU, well, I'm not going to say, even a sub in a school district, you get health care for you and your children.
This is Stuttering John saying, Gagia, and get off your asses and
be like, hey, yeah.
Okay, fuck you, Doom.
Goodbye. I'll do it like that show. Goodbye. Gagia.